Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius June 7, 2022. Today's energies stir the need to tie up loose ends, dear Leo. You might consider those things that no longer serve you well and let go of behaviors and attitudes that are weighing you down and preventing you from starting fresh. While you're in a powerful period for learning and extracurricular activities, and they're a strong draw, you need a break from time to time. Aim to clear your head of distractions and focus on the things that truly mean something to you right now. It's a time to prioritize relaxing, renewing, and recharging if you can, with the moon moving into your privacy sector. Aim to release from overstimulation temporarily. You will perhaps find today a little dry for your taste. The celestial energy means that you have every chance of spending the day in deep conversation, rather than enjoying the finer and subtler qualities of feeling and the delicacies of love. The most you can hope for is to try and persuade your loved one to watch a romantic movie on the grounds that you can review it secondhand is better than nothing at all. Watch your moods affect the flow of your workday. As the moon glows in its domicile of Leo, you may feel more perceptive and attuned to the flow of your workspace. You may begin to notice a ton of minor yet extraordinary details about work, how people interact with one another, how a colleague feels about you, or even how you can influence your coworkers. But it does not matter what anyone else does or provides to the workplace as long as you are a positive influence at work. Today should bring pleasant and profitable communications with women, and possibly some new friends. Social invitations may come your way, though there might be more than you can realistically handle. Be careful not to commit to too many activities today, you could end up spreading yourself too thin. Travel to faraway lands may seem tempting at this time, but don't make definite plans at this time. Relax and enjoy the company for now. Relations with your circle of friends will strengthen. Opposing points of view can be easily reconciled and you are able to create an open, tolerant atmosphere. The mutual trust you share will increase and other people feel at ease with you. Perhaps someone will reveal intimate details to you that make your ties to him or her even more intensive. Rethink a few things today. You've got a lot on your mind right now, and it might influence the way you want to move forward. Get yourself running on a brand new track. Strengthen existing relationships by proposing new venues and occasions to meet. If there is someone you want to give a more important role in your life, let them know or give them a sign. If the object of your desire doesn't react to your gentle attempts, do not change your strategy, be patient, bide your time. Today you shouldn't have any troubles focusing. If you have to do any calculating, research or documentation, your mind will be sharp and focused. You'll enjoy paying attention to details and catching errors. If you are doing any writing, you'll find that it is easy to express yourself in a clear, concise way. So catch up on that correspondence. Take time to consider whether or not you give the relationships you have with your family enough time and care. While your casual friendships often take a great deal of your time and energy, these important people need to have some, as well. You are apt to be more aware of this with the presence of the day's vibration. Rather than just thinking about it all, take the initiative to spend time with your family. It doesn't need to be a long time, just quality time. Having the moon not only in your career sector but at a friendly aspect to planets on the job and income fronts was always going to get any new working week off to a good start, but the timing couldn't be better. While Mercury's direct turn in your work sector released the brakes on the job front late last week, as he moves into his final 7 days here, this can give things the push start they need after weeks of being stalled. It is one thing to release the brakes but another to get the thrust that can get the wheels turning again. Mercury, the planet of communications direct turn over the weekend means that he is now just 7 days away from returning to your relationship sector. Due to return on the same day that a full moon will put your personal and relationship needs to the test, this makes it important to pay attention while the moon keeps the solar spotlight on your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. A day after we all felt the relief of Mercury headed direct, power player Saturn goes retrograde while paired with progressive air sign Aquarius, urging us all to do some serious introspective work related to the future. What do you want to invest in emotionally? Do the things in your life you've been focusing on lately deserve the attention you shower on them, or is karma pointing you in a new direction? Taking stock of your life can be an exhausting task, but the rewards are many. Putting your career in a reflective spotlight for the next 4 months will help you come up with long-term goals and innovative solutions to your life aspirations, which in turn will help you reach the success you've dreamed of and deserve. So, what's the main lesson of this serious, inward examining transit? Keep your head down, put in the work and be willing to expand your mind in new directions when the time is right. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, generating resistance. It might be difficult to communicate without fear or guilt creeping into our consciousness. On the other hand, we might literally be prevented from expressing ourselves by virtue of authority figures standing in our way. The best course of action is to look at our situation objectively instead of allowing it to wound our pride. Yes, right now, we are stalled. How can denial serve as a teacher? What can we learn from this moment if our immediate response isn't to assign blame for our disappointment? Instead of drawing unnecessary lines in the sand that will be hard to retract later, allow yourself to feel your feelings fully so you can make sense of them in a mature fashion. Late in the afternoon, the moon squares Mercury in Taurus, stimulating self-doubt. Questioning our personal rationale creates seeds of unrest, making us moody. We might not even realize the true source of our angst at this time. We are only able to understand it in hindsight. Yet this confrontation is helpful, as it forces us to re-examine our biases and how our behaviors inform our choices. We still have about 2 weeks until Mercury exits its post-retrograde shadow, making this a perfect occasion to cover old ground and adjust how we respond to familiar triggers. The moon then falls into a void of course lasting for the rest of the day, suggesting we take this time for self-reflection.